Jack Squad, how's everybody doing today? How everybody doing today? And don't forget to make it happen for yourself. You got to do that, okay? I'm trying to turn my phone off so it don't ring. All of my social media stuff is down in the description box, as well as my email and my Cash App. I don't know why I was sitting up so close like that. Okay, now. Anyway, make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Gonna be real brief. Just want to touch base on my favorite Love at the Lockup couple, Monique and Derek. Now, I promise y'all I'm gonna give y'all the whole rundown when I watch it this week. But I just want to talk about Monique and Derek because they were interviewed by Carlos, and I watched the interview. And I may be thinking differently. I don't know. I go from, is he telling the truth? Do he really love her or do he not? After I watched the interview, I said, maybe he do love her or he want to love her. Is he going to cheat again? Now, this is the reason why I'm talking about them today. He said he had cheated 10 times. Now, if he said 10, it was probably more than 10, right? First of all, you got to give a man time to get acclimated to the society and the world. He has been gone damn near a decade. He want to hit every woman he see. Now, it's foolish of Monique to think that he wasn't going to cheat and he'd been sitting in the penitentiary 10 years, 9 years, and no woman. Come on. And he's 30. And he's 30. See, if he was 65, 72, he might take his little time or something. He's 30. He's 30, right? So Carlos was interviewing and he asked all the questions that, you want to know. And he asked, did he really love her? And, he wanted to ask, is he using her? Now, this is what I think. Now, they on the money train, right? They on the money train. I ain't mad at them. They're going to milk it for all it's worth. Milk it for all that it's worth. They're going on tours. They just left out of New York for 4 days. Angela Yee interviewed them. I don't know who else they saw. They might have went to... been booked at a club or something, I'm not sure. I know they're taking bookings and they do have a manager, right? A lot of people and myself, I ain't gonna tell no lie about me, and myself was like, well, what they gonna do? They getting booked to do what, right? The people were very cruel in the comments. They was like, well, they gonna be security, and it was very cruel. But I guess this is what you do. If you have the platform to do that, then do that, right? I think they have the same manager, so they on the money train. I ain't mad at them about that. They on the money train. This man been locked up almost a decade, ain't made no money, ain't got no money. He's trying to make the best of a situation, right? Now, Monique says she's moving to Cleveland if she can trust him. Now, let's get to that part. Can we trust Derek? I want to trust Derek. I just don't think it's going to happen. Realistically, we got to be realistic about this. You live in Chicago. He live in Cleveland. It's not going to happen. He hasn't had sex. He's a young man. He missed his prime. In the penitentiary. He missed his prime sex days. I don't know if that's the prime for a man or not, but I think it is 20 to 30. I don't know. Whatever it is, he missed it, right? So, is he physically attracted to Monique? Or is he with Monique because she was the one that came to see him, the one that took his calls, the one that sent him money, the one that saw about him? Which is what he said in the interview. He said his family wasn't doing nothing. His sister sent him money one time. And Monique was the one. Now, is he with her out of obligation and the money train? Or is it possible that he really loves her like he say? Or does he want to love her? I don't have the answer to that, right? I could think logically and say he's trying. And once the newness of the life after lockup situation goes, what's going to happen then? Especially if she uproots herself and moves to Cleveland. She's not. I don't know if she's gonna like Cleveland. Right? I don't know if she's gonna like Cleveland. I don't know. But, she's in love with the man. And, I don't know how tall she is, but he asked Carlos how tall he was. He's 5'6". He's very short. For me, I'm tall. Y'all know if y'all have heard me say it before, I want somebody taller than me. It just ain't gonna work if he's shorter. It's just not gonna work. Because I'm gonna feel like the giant. I'm gonna feel like the man. I'm gonna feel like Goomba. Like, it's not gonna work, right? But she's happy with it, right? Now, she did mention that she's gonna have a BBL. You know, when people, when what's the word to say? When BBW, big black women, is that what that stands for? Anyway, when bigger women say they're comfortable in their skin, I know that's a lie. They can make themselves pretty and try to be as comfortable, but I know that's a lie. Because a lot of things you can't do when you're overweight. First of all, you run out of breath. But you want to look like, especially when you have a man, you want to look appealing to your man. And if he's cheated 10 times, but even though you're not there, you want to be appealing to your man. I don't care what size you are. You want to be look appealing to your man, right? And I think he works out, and I'm pretty sure he's been in the penitentiary almost 10 years. He worked out. So she's going to have to get on the workout train too. Because if a guy works out, he wants his woman to work out with him. You ain't got to do it every day, but you're going to have to show some interest in it, right? Because that's what he likes, okay? So we're going to see. I'm hopeful for Derek and Monique. I know this week there's going to be a fight with the sisters because Derek keeps wanting to put them together. Now, on the interview, because this is pre-recorded, so on the interview, he said he don't have nothing to do with them no more, right? But on this next episode, we're going to see, I believe, he has a function, and her sister, she has two, he has two, are going to get into it. Now, I'm going to say this again. The sister that has turned, the sister that was a brother and is now a sister, those should have no business putting her hands, I'm going to say it, that's the right way to say it. In my mind, it's still a he. Still got your man stripped. So you can change, you can cut the penis off, you can grow, you can get breasts, you can get a butt, you can get hips. But you can't take the man out of you. Now, I know they take estrogen to be more female-like. I just don't, you got man strength somewhere in there. It's a man strength, right? You ain't got no business putting your hands on a woman, right? Now, she's upset. She just do all kind of stuff on social media. She's upset because Derek said that she was the escort. You, on your IG, because I follow you, Liz, said you get flued out. You get flued out. That's what you do, right? She said he should have said it. You said on your Instagram, you get flued out. And maybe they don't know that she's used to be a woman. Oh, she was mad because they said she transitioned. You know, when people say transition, I'm thinking die. You know, because when somebody told me that, I'm like, she died and transitioned. But I think that's a term they use when you go from man to woman, which makes sense. So she didn't want anybody to know that. But we knew it as soon as you stepped out that car the first time, girl. We knew it. We knew it. Right? So she's causing them problems. And why she's causing so many problems, I don't know. She's causing more problems than the real sister, I believe. Why? Now, I'm going to tell you what I think. I think it's something more to her being the sister. Because she don't look like none of them. The sister that used to be the brother don't look like none of them. All of them are light-skinned. They look alike, round nose, all that. They all look alike. Unless she's had something done to her face, they don't look alike. I have my speculations. I'm just not going to say right now of what it is. I'm going to just see. I'm going to just let it play out and see what happens, right? Yeah, I'm going to let it see because something deeper and something more. Because you too angry. Why? Because of who he with? Because she fat. Okay, she fat. So what? That's what he like? That's who he with. You ain't in the bed with him. You ain't got nothing to do with that. That's not your business. That is not your business. So, I don't know why she's going in. You know, she's put up receipts of text messages from other women. You know, she's doing all kinds of stuff. And I think because Derek has cut them off, they wanted TV time, which is, I think they said that on the interview with Carlos. They wanted TV time. You know, maybe sis wanted to get discovered. You know, maybe she wanted to be on something, right? But he's cut them off. He has cut them off. And so what we're seeing, you know, has been already recorded. He's cut them off. So I think he really wants to give it a try. Now, I did see him with somebody I know that I come up with in my hood, you know, and he's an activist now. This person is an activist. And he specializes in prison reform or whatever you want to call it, right? So I think that Derek wants. He sat long enough to know what he wants, and he may not know how to do it because he does know how to do it. He's trying to do it, right? But when I was watching him with Carlos, he doesn't know how to lie. Right, so if you cheat, you gotta lie. So he said he ain't gonna cheat no more. So we hope that he don't, because he sure can't lie, right? But I think he sat long enough to understand what his assignment is now and how he need to move forward, right? I don't think he can leave Cleveland, which is the bad part, because I wish he could leave Cleveland. He needs to change his circumstances and his situation, his environment, because that environment is not conducive to winning. It's not. It's not. And because he's a felon, see, listen, he can move around the outskirts of Cleveland and stuff like that. But because he's a felon, it's gonna be hard for him to get a job. He needs to do something that he can do on his own. He needs to get him a truck, start a business of some sort. Because it's gonna be hard for him as a felon in Cleveland. It's gonna be hard. And now the spotlight is on and everybody know who he is, so it's gonna be all kind of evil forces coming to them, right? So I want them to leave Cleveland. I don't think he can because he has to get travel passes to go to, the different places that he's going now to on the money train, right? So I'm going to wish them well. I'm not going to condemn Derek right now like I had condemned him and said he going to cheat, he going to use it, and that's that. But I'm going to take it slow on that. I'm going to take it slow on that, just see what happens. Let it unfold. Let it play out, right? Anyway, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, y'all. Don't forget to make it happen for yourself. All of my social media stuff is down in the description box. Listen, I go live Sunday at 6. Hope to see you there, all right? All right, everybody be cool. Stay safe.